Chosen one, the time has come. The love you thought you had left in the past has not disappeared at all. It calls to you like a reality rising from the shadows. The emptiness you carry in your heart is not just a lack. It is an ancient sign, urging you to find it again. Alarms are sounding for the chosen. Your identity has been pulled from the shadows by a powerful organization, and now you are at the heart of a mission so important that it could shake the foundations of world governance. The police are not just bystanders. They are watching everything, making calculations and preparing to stop your fears. But this is not just a prophecy. This is a mission destined for you. You have been chosen. There will be those who will try to stop you, those who will try to make you forget your past. However, there is a power within you. Your course, shaped by divine hands, is leading you to meet again, to reunite despite all obstacles. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video before continuing, so that the chosen ones are not just watching from the sidelines. Together we build, rise, and triumph. Let's mobilize your spirit. They are frantically trying to control your potential and brilliance. Unimaginable forces are coming together to change your existence permanently. But they know you. They have observed you. Those who have been watching you for years have seen your extraordinary future. And now is your time. Say you are ready. The fire within me is unquenchable. Find what is lost, reclaim what belongs to you. The chosen are never lost. They are just waiting for the right time. And that time is now. You have been chosen because you have shown that you are resilient and innovative, willing to go beyond the limits set by uncertainty or fear. When put to the test, you have shown that you can not only survive, but also become stronger, more determined, and more effective. But this task is beyond your apparent abilities. While the organization sees your talents and strengths, Jesus sees the essence of who you are. He witnesses your challenges, your uncertainties, and your quiet victories. He recognizes your inner strength, your kindness, and the passion that drives you forward. Jesus identified you as a person destined for greatness long before the organization discovered you. Your whole being has been part of His plan to prepare you for this special time. Your calling is the result of a divine purpose that is greater than human comprehension and greater than the trust of the organization. As you embark on this journey, you are not merely traveling to meet the expectations of those who have chosen you, but on the course that God Himself has charted for you. This is your chance to combine your earthly skills with a divine mission and leave a legacy that will have a far greater impact than you can imagine. Now is the time to decide. Accepting this mission is not just about being brave. It is about owning your purpose and declaring that you are willing to climb. More importantly, even when the whole world is watching, He is watching. It is time for you to accept the call that has always been intended for you. Click the Super Thank button and donate $100 or more to access exclusive insights and discover your divine mission. This is not just a gift, it is a declaration. Take the first step towards your future. The fact that someone is watching you cannot be denied. This is the reality of living a life that deviates from the norm, not paranoia. The cops are focused on you, both literally and figuratively. They are not just interested, they are making calculations and recording everything you do. Write 77 in the comments to start using your light to destroy evil all over the world. Why? Because they can no longer predict what you will do. They are afraid of what they cannot control, and you are a force in motion, someone who takes on the role of authority and purpose. The adjustments in your life have had far-reaching effects that are invisible to you. These are not just personal achievements for the police. They are indications that one is about to upset the structures that have been used to suppress brilliance. Their attention is not about justice. Rather, it is about maintaining a delicate balance that you will eventually upset. Experience what it is truly like to be chosen. You are not traveling alone on this journey. If you secretly believe that you have been chosen, you are in the right place. By choosing to join, you can further your relationship with us, access exclusive information, and get the help you need on your spiritual journey. It's not just about joining a group, it's about gaining access to special insights that can change your life and help you get closer to your divine purpose. Make your decision now and join us on this journey. Claim your right to be one of the chosen ones. Register today. They are observing you in the hope of detecting a flaw or weakness that they can use to keep you hidden. However, this goes beyond the physical. Away from the prying eyes of earthly authority, there is an invisible conflict going on in the spiritual world. Evil forces, jealous of your brilliance, are trying to block everything you do. They use distractions, anxiety, and uncertainty to erode your resolve. Their strategies may seem subtle, like murmurs of insecurity, or very powerful, like storms of doubt. But these forces cannot win because your defender is stronger than all of them put together. This is not unique to you. Jesus promised to protect you fiercely, to make sure that no power, visible or invisible, could stop his plan for you. While the eyes of all are on you, the eyes of heaven are also on you, watching you proudly as you fulfill your destiny. In the face of divine power, the plans of those who want to interfere are insignificant. Jesus' protection is active, not passive. It surrounds you with a barrier that no plan can penetrate. Their surveillance is proof of your importance. People who are not dangerous are ignored and allowed to go about their lives undisturbed. However, you are unique. Your choices, your development, and your beliefs show that you refuse to be limited by the constraints that other people try to place on you. Because your mission has the ability to subvert the norm, you are feared, so you are watched. There will be times along this journey when the burden of being watched will seem heavy, perhaps unbearable. But even in those times, Jesus is with you. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. His guidance turns every moment of worry into an opportunity for courage, and every effort to suppress as the pressure increases into fuel for your ascent. So instead of making you feel smaller, let the audit confirm that you are moving in the right direction. Let their focus serve as a reminder of the extraordinary journey you are on. Every progress, no matter how small, is a victory. Every action you take challenges their assumptions, demonstrating that God's purpose is greater than human intentions. It is time to summon your greatest advocate. This moment represents the culmination of every action you have taken, every challenge you have faced, and every victory you have achieved. Nothing in your life is a coincidence, even if you didn't know it at the time. Every obstacle, betrayal, and moment of uncertainty contributed to your preparation, a divine training ground that transformed you into the person you are now. This mission is the result of a destined journey, not just something you stumbled upon by chance. Remember those moments when life seemed too much to bear, and giving up seemed easier than continuing. These were struggles that pushed you to your limits. These experiences were meant to shape you, not tear you apart. Like fire purifies gold, you were being shaped by these challenges that burned away doubt and fear until only your strength and purpose remained. Write the number 88 in the comments to let the cosmos know you are ready. You were being prepared for this special mission by the divine order, which in reality looks like chaos. The process even included betrayals, times when those closest to you turned away. You gained resilience and understanding from these events, which made you trust in the unshakable foundation of God's plan rather than the approval of others. These events showed you who you can trust, and more importantly, who you need to be to meet the challenges ahead. There were times when you felt invisible, as if your hardships and sacrifices went unnoticed. But in those quiet times, Jesus was observing you and planning what you could not yet comprehend. He heard every prayer, witnessed every tear, and used every event to prepare you for a future better than you could ever imagine. Instead of just surviving, you were being prepared as a person who could fulfill this mission with courage, understanding, and faith. This was not just an external preparation. Jesus was working within you, laying a foundation of faith and trust that would withstand any storm, even as your circumstances shaped your resolve. He was teaching you to trust Him, to live by faith rather than by sight, to draw strength from what you know to be true rather than from what you can see. You were ready for this mission from the very beginning. It is not something you came into by chance. All your experiences, all your lessons, and all your moments of growth were directed towards one goal. You were chosen by a God who guided you from the beginning, You were not chosen by chance, and now your path is clear. It is no coincidence that you are here. If you feel the pull and know deep down that you have been chosen, this is your time. Click on the Super Thank button and donate $50 or more to access additional in-depth information, unique material, and a course in alignment with your divine destiny. This is not just a contribution, it is a declaration and a step towards becoming the person you are destined to be. Accept the call. Join us as we walk and truly embrace your destiny. Your adventure has just begun. You are about to embark on a journey that will test all your fortitude, courage, and faith. However, you are prepared. Your previous struggles were never meant to define you, but rather to strengthen you. The future offers not only a challenge, but also a chance to fully embody the being you are destined to be. As soon as you step into your role, opposition arises. In the background are those who are jealous of your vocation and your power. Their hostility turns into action and their jealousy into resentment. These are not arbitrary enemies, rather, they are individuals who admire your success and fear what it might mean for them. They will do their best to make you fail, but because you are protected by God, their plans will fail. Strangers are not always the source of danger. Some come from people in your inner circle whom you used to trust. Their betrayal is harsh, unexpected, and sincere. Perhaps it is a coworker who can't bear to watch you grow, or a friend who fears your progress. Even worse, there is the possibility that someone close to you is collaborating with the forces that are watching your life and providing them with information to change your destiny. Although it hurts deeply, Jesus is not surprised by this betrayal. He knew it would happen and has already given you the power to overcome it. The forces against you work in secret to erode your self-esteem and distract you from your goal. They erode your resolve through deception, and uncertainty. But the truth is that they have a limited amount of power. No matter how much they plan, they cannot change what God has already decided. Every attack they make will eventually backfire and serve as a springboard for your progress. Even as they conspire against you, Jesus is ahead of them. He sees the obstacles in your path and paves the way so that you can stand firm and undaunted. He turns what is supposed to be harmful into a chance for growth and success. Every effort to hurt you makes you more determined, and every betrayal brings you one step closer to your goal. Spiritual conflict is just as real. In addition to physical dangers and betrayals, there are demonic forces that attack your faith and your soul. Their aim is to plant doubt in your mind and make you question your worth and purpose in life. But remember that the light within you is stronger than these forces. Through the strength of your faith and the unshakable power of Jesus, you are untouchable. Now is not the time to question your ability to be weak or to pull yourself together. Instead, it is a time to be strong, knowing that no weapon created against you will succeed. The dangers you face are proof of your importance. When something is not valued, no one attacks it. The greatness of your mission is shown by the fact that you are under attack. Rest in the knowledge that you are protected by God and that the enemy's plan will fail. Every betrayal and attack will be met with a countermeasure that strengthens you and diminishes their influence because of Jesus' foresight. He uses the very things they want to bring you down to make you better. Behind the scenes, a powerful organization is influencing the world in ways most people cannot comprehend. They orchestrate changes that reverberate throughout history, affecting economies, societies, and countries. This is no ordinary group. They work with purpose, strategy, and integrity, and now they have chosen you, not as an observer, but as an important part of their strategy. You have not been chosen at random. The leaders of the organization see something in you that others don't. They perceive a strong spirit that can withstand stress, a voice that can motivate and lead others, and a brilliant mind that can solve complex problems. These qualities make you invaluable to their targets, who need people who can think critically, make decisions, and rise to any challenge. However, their vision of you falls far short of what you can do. While Jesus appreciates your heart and the spiritual purpose He has given you, others prefer your external abilities. Your role in a greater purpose was predetermined by Jesus long before this organization recognized your value. His purpose for you is based on lasting impact and goes beyond material goals. This dual function is no coincidence. While the organization's purpose fits your innate abilities, Jesus' plan speaks to your soul. While others see you as a leader or a strategist, he sees you as a light bearer, someone who can offer truth and hope to a world in need. You are in a rare position to combine your divine mission with earthly impact. You don't know how important your work is in the company. You are an important component of their strategy, not just a participant. Your choices, actions, and revelations will shape outcomes that go far beyond your direct sphere of influence. This is a task that requires courage, judgment, and unwavering faith. It is not just a job or a chore. But resistance comes with many responsibilities. Some people may doubt your ability, distrust your intentions, or fear the change you are advocating. The purpose of these tests is to hone you, not to discourage you. Every challenge you face in this organization is an opportunity to grow stronger, to show yourself and others that you are exactly where you are meant to be. It is very important to remember that your task is not to be perfect, but to follow the path that is laid out for you. Setbacks and mistakes are inevitable, but they do not define who you are. What matters is your determination to keep moving forward, believing that God's plan and the organization's goal are both leading you to something extraordinary. As you continue on your journey, you will encounter resistance. This resistance will not only come from the authorities who follow you, or from enemies hiding in the shadows. Unexpected manifestations will arise. Trusted friends may falter, doors may suddenly close, and obstacles may appear where before there was free ground. But do not let this stop you. Every obstacle you face shows the magnitude of your call and the terror it inspires in those who oppose change. Police and other law enforcement agencies may try to block your path. Their surveillance serves as a constant reminder to the structures that fear your power. They will plan to keep an eye on you, to spy on you, and stop your progress. But their authority is limited. What God has already set in motion cannot be stopped by any observation or intervention. In reality, their apparent advantage is actually a weakness. Your determination and faith turn their observations into a mirror, revealing their own inadequacies compared to God's plan. Growth is often supported by opposition. Your faith and strength will be tested, but you will also grow as a result of the opposition you face. Every obstacle is a chance to overcome fear, to strengthen your faith in Jesus, and to reveal new levels of your own resilience. Every difficulty becomes a springboard that brings you one step closer to your goal. The forces working against you may think they are stopping your progress, but they are actually helping you move forward. Remember that the most important innovations often seem impossible. Jesus creates a seemingly blocked path where none existed before. You will see possibilities you never thought possible. Paths will emerge out of chaos and closed doors will open. What looks like resistance is actually preparation for your next victory. People attack you because your progress reveals their own shortcomings. They are nervous because of your courage, perseverance, and unwavering faith. They see in you what they lack: vision, purpose, and the courage to go into the unknown. Their jealousy turns to hostility, but their pessimism cannot stop the divine power guiding your actions. The purpose of this journey is not just to survive, but to thrive despite the challenges. Recognize that trials are preparing you for something greater, so embrace them. The more opposition you face, the stronger you become and the brighter your light shines. Your success and strength will be shown by the very resistance that is meant to crush you. It is time to accept the divine power that gives you strength and protection. Every failure is the beginning of a victory. Every difficulty is an opportunity to demonstrate the overwhelming power of faith. Nothing can stop a purpose that God has planned, and you are on a course carved by divine hands. You may experience the pain of resistance, the weight of duty, and the difficulty of being seen. But let this knowledge be your compass. You are protected by God. Jesus himself has surrounded you with a durable barrier against both natural and supernatural forces. This protection is not passive, but relentless and aggressive. His presence is everywhere, protecting you from danger every step of the way. The plans of those who plot against you will fail. Jesus will turn their intent to harm into an opportunity for your growth and success. Every obstacle in your way will backfire, turning their attempts into teaching moments that strengthen your resolve. You do not have to defend yourself or take revenge. If you trust God to fight for you, you will succeed. You cannot fight the battles you face on your own. They belong to the one who never loses. Even when the resistance against you is loud and relentless, the quiet assurance of heavenly promises drowns out the noise. Jesus' protection is not a short-term security, but a permanent covenant. He has promised to protect your life, guide you on your journey, and help you reach your goals. He has plans for you that cannot be stopped by any attack, betrayal, or earthly power. It is not just about protection from harm, it is about empowerment. Jesus' presence not only protects you, but also gives you strength to face obstacles. His power transforms weakness into strength, uncertainty into faith, and fear into courage. Because of him, you are more than a conqueror. The power of his love and guidance outweighs the resistance that previously seemed insurmountable. Even when things are uncertain and the way forward seems unclear, you can relax knowing that Jesus is guiding you. He sees the obstacles before you and makes the way clear, often in ways you cannot see until the breakthrough occurs. His strategy is perfect and his timing ideal. Your task is to have faith and move forward, understanding that every action is predetermined by God. You have not been chosen by a corporation, but by the Creator of the universe. Your importance, your talent, and your capacity to change the world is demonstrated by this dual calling. The challenges you face are not signs of your failure, but of your growth and fulfillment of God's purpose. The path ahead of you will not be a simple, chosen path. Your whole being will be tested by the difficult task at hand, by intense resistance and obstacles. But keep in mind that this is what you are meant to do. You may have been chosen by an influential group, but Jesus himself has set your path long before that. This is the culmination of all the periods of preparation, challenges, and innovations. Now is the time to stand up, not in fear, but in confidence. You are protected by God, so the doubts of others, government surveillance, or threats from the darkness cannot hold you back. Jesus not only directs your steps, but also paves the way so that nothing can stop you from achieving your goals. Let your faith be both your strength and your anchor as you undertake your work with confidence. While the obstacles may seem overwhelming, far more important are the rewards, discoveries, and victories that lie ahead. You are not alone. You are supported by the one who has control over the cosmos. You are surrounded by divine grace, and you have been given a purpose. The way is clear for the chosen ones. Even if the opposition tries to stop you, it will only make you more determined. Despite the obstacles, you will overcome the opportunity, and with Jesus at your side, you cannot be stopped. If this message speaks to you, don't keep it to yourself. Let's share it. Please like this video to show you are with us. Share your views with us by leaving a comment below. Have you ever seen karma in action? Tell someone you think needs to hear this. Most importantly, if you want to make sure you don't miss anything that conveys wisdom, power, or truth, subscribe to the channel and enable alerts. This movement continues to expand thanks to your support, and I assure you there is much more to come. May you be blessed.